Here we go, TYT again. This is the Young Turks. I'm your boss at TYT. Probably not for long. I'm gonna probably cancel my subscription because I don't like being gaslit, and I don't appreciate people who cosplay independent as their independent media. But then I thought about it a year later, after I was infuriated by the garbage that I've been seeing from this network. You know what? Independent media just means that you don't, no big entity, Roger Ailes or any of these other big entities and corporations don't own you. Independent media doesn't mean that you are actually delivering the information and the news in an independent, unbiased way. So I'll give you that much, Sheikh Unger, but what I don't appreciate what Sheikh Unger and TYT have said for years, and actually what made me become a member years ago, was that they pride themselves in doing honest reporting. The fact of the matter of this is that this is a lie. So let's sit together with me right now. Let's see how TYT is doing honest reporting, honest reporting and telling the whole story and putting aside emotion and their political bias to give objective analysis. Let's see.
Okay, we don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former disabled veteran. Shut the fuck up. I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Go get yourself some oxygen, okay?
Yeah, you might not have caught it. You might have to listen to it a couple times, but immediately after he murders that woman, he says, effing bitch, which is not just, a nice little look into his frame of mind, who he is as a person, but also might be important if this ever actually goes to trial.
This guy's a fucking joke, man. Debate me if you want. You're a fucking joke. I'm off the floor with you.
Enraged immediately following having killed her. Not scared, not stunned, not apologetic, not, oh dear God, what just...
So this is the lack of objectivity is what I'm saying. So these people like him, he's a libtard, people like him, they cannot think outside the box. They can unfortunately never show grace to all humanity. It's selective. They only show selective grace to a humanity that fits his bullshit narrative for this, okay? So let me explain something to you. First of all, you can dip, duck, and dodge it all you want. Yes, he was not run over. He was hit by the car. This man was dragged 300 yards six months ago. This man has been ridiculed at his job, attacked at his job, and received 33 stitches. You didn't do the investigative research. You're coming on here and twaddling bullshit for that. But I guess Sheikh Unger has to pay people, so he needs to make shit up and twist things like the normal media, but then hide and say that you're doing honest reporting for this because you got to feed people, I suppose. First of all, if somebody hits me, I'm a nurse. I have been attacked by patients. I have done takedowns where I've been spit on, scratched, and you know what I say? You fucking bitch. I say fucking shit like that. It doesn't make me a shitty person. It makes me human. If somebody touches me with their car, regardless of their intent, which I can't read minds, this officer can't, he can't, I can't, no one can. So nobody knows what Renee Good's intentions were, but we can use context clues. She was there obstructing the police investigation. She inserted herself into an active police investigation and obstructed it via being directed by her lesbiana fucking wife or girlfriend or whatever the fuck she is to her. She told her, see, if you actually did investigative research, my friend, she told her to go down there after they dropped their kid off at school. She listened. Then the police officer prior to the shooting told her to get out of the car. She obstructed that. But we're not going to talk about accountability. I'm not victim blaming. I'm just giving you see what I did versus what this piece of shit did, and what Sheikh Unger is going to do later in this video is I provided all the context. So now that I provided all the context, and he's going to provide you a biased monolith viewpoint, right? And tell me how this is honest. You can fact check me anytime you want.
He was enraged, and his first thought after shooting her multiple times in the head
So he wasn't in rage. It's called flight or flight. I'm a shiesty nurse. It's called the activation of the ANS in the sympathetic nervous system. And he heard the engine rev. And as I just explained to you, that he might have PTSD because he was just dragged 300 yards 6 months ago. Just giving you the full picture. She did not deserve to die. Sheikh Unger is going to go on to this video and say that people on the right are gone. I don't know who he's talking to. I tweeted at you yesterday, Sheikh Unger. Get back to me and let's have a conversation. I'm a shiesty nurse, emergency trauma. Let's do it. So I tweeted at you. I tweeted at Anna Kasparan yesterday. You didn't come back at me. I'm as most level-headed conservative as you can meet. I said that she didn't deserve to die. I said that he didn't need to discharge his weapon 3 times. But at the same time, let's address all the context. Let's not address the narrow context that you're trying to portray to your viewers for this like button, which I will not be pressing. Okay? This is what you do. You are not honest media. Shame on you. Shame on your lies. You're not honest at all. You're extremely left-wing biased. It's to the point where you don't even have logic anymore. You're twisting the facts. You're cherry-picking data, and I'm calling you out on it. And you don't even have the decency to tweet back at me to challenge me, or even read my email or do anything. Shame on you, Sheikh Unger. You're just like everyone else. You're not any better. If you want to follow me, if you want honest reporting, if you want honest, you want the whole story. If you want anything, and you want real facts, and if you want somebody to explain an entire story and give you all the facts, and then maybe my opinion last, because my opinion doesn't matter. What it is, to do duty of journalism and the duty of news and media is to inform the people and give information. That is your first duty. What you're seeing is a mass dereliction of that duty when you are twisting the truth, when you're not telling the whole story, and you're using your logical fallacies and false equivocations to explain a tragic, very tragic situation that happened that was unavoidable on both ends, on the behalf of the officer as well as of the civilian. However, I lean with more so the civilian needs to take personal responsibility, and civilians need not to insert themselves into an active police scene. It is legal for you to protest. It is legal for you to observe and film the police, but at a safe and respectable distance. That is actually the law. That's defined. That's fact. And if TYT really cared about people, this is why I don't respect liberals, because if you actually cared about people, you would tell people, yes, continue to protest, but please do so in a lawful manner. These police officers, you may not agree with them, but they have a job to do. That is fair. That is equitable. You may not agree with the administration. You may not agree with the administration and the practices and the procedures. Most people who are human can agree with that and level with you. I don't agree with me personally. I do not agree with the practice and the procedures of this administration. However, it is what it is, and we lost. When I say we, because I didn't vote for Trump, we lost the election. We have to persevere. We have to legally protest in a safe and peaceful manner, not attacking ICE officers who are literally signed up to be ICE officers to do their job. Okay, what do you want them to do? You want us to not have any type of agents that take care of immigration. Where was TYT on Obama immigration? Where was TYT in Minneapolis when 6,100 immigrants were removed under the Biden and families separated? No one cared. You only care about it now because it's Trump, and the only reason why you're talking about Trump because Trump, the algorithm likes Trump. If you say anything positive about Trump, you won't get as many views. If you actually do honest reporting about Trump, you won't get the views, you won't get the clicks. I'm not an idiot. I'm a content creator as well. I challenge me being your boss at TYT, unless that's a bullshit slogan, which you probably don't stand by that either. I challenge you. I'm gonna put this video. I'm gonna tag you again, Sheikh Unger. I'm gonna tag you again. Let's have an honest, respectful discussion about this. I will put my shiesty on. You can invite me to TYT. Give me the time and the place. My people call your people, which I don't have people, and reach out to me and let's have a respectful discussion. All I'm asking is for honest reporting and to hold you accountable for your honest reporting. This is not honest reporting, guy. But go ahead and watch the rest of the video. I watched this video 2 times already. Thank you for your time. If you like honest reporting, if you like honest facts and honest takes, please follow me at Shiesty Nurse. I know it says that I'm a nurse, but I'm an traveling ED trauma nurse. I have very, very a lot of experience and a lot of agency in talking about politics, and I always keep it straight, and I always keep it honest. And if I'm wrong and you prove me wrong, I'm always willing to say I'm wrong and own it. Peace and love, everybody. Love your kids, love yourself. Be safe. Protest, but do it lawfully, and don't attack anybody. Don't attack agents, and agents don't attack people. Just do your job to your best ability. And if you're an undocumented immigrant that gets approached by an agent, be like the 62,000 non-Latinos who went peacefully and didn't get roughed up or ripped up and all that stuff. By the way, something TYT doesn't report, and they say they're better from independent media. You don't report all the stats. You don't report all the news. Shame on you at TYT.